Right now, police say no one is in custody.
And the former Loretto hospital executive who's accused of defrauding the federal government of nearly $300 million has been arrested in Serbia. Anash Ahmed, who was CFO, is part of a group accused of using stolen patient data to bill $900 million worth of bogus COVID-19 tests. Ahmad fled the country following his indictment, though. Court documents just filed yesterday revealed that he was captured back in November. He remains in Serbia, but prosecutors want him extradited here to face charges.
Wow, so the healthcare fraud is being exposed on extreme levels right now. DOJ recorded $14.6 billion in healthcare fraud. So it says the U.S. Department of Justice charged over 325 defendants across 50 districts. It is the largest healthcare fraud takedown, targeting schemes that saw over $14.6 billion from just Medicaid and Medicare. Operation Gold Rush focused on the network using shell companies, stolen identities, and foreign straw owners from Russia, Eastern Europe, and Pakistan to bill $10.6 billion for non-existent items, urinary catheters. Now, what the hell is that?
Goes in your pee hole. If you can't pee, I guess. So, do you think that this could be one of the reasons that the healthcare is so high?
Yeah. It's one of the many reasons why healthcare is so high.
Because it's billions. It's not like it's millions. It's billions. 14 billion.
It also says authorities seized $27.7 million in assets and prevented $4 billion in improper payments, while recent charges in Chicago hit foreign nationals from hundreds of millions more in fake equipment scams.
Damn. Wow. They was getting over.
Bro.
Taxpayer dollars.
They were getting over.
Imagine if Trump wasn't in office.
This is absolutely crazy.
Operation Gold Rush.
So it says 324 doctors, nurses, and executives has been charged.
Ooh. U.S. citizens or all of them were foreign?
That's a good question.
It's a great question. But that guy was foreign right there.
Yeah, his name was
Serbia.
something Ahmed.
With
Serbia and Pakistan.
300 million.
Damn, 150, 89 cases in 50 districts. Look, Oklahoma.
Look at,
Dang.
This is almost every state.
It's a lot of states.
It's damn near every state.
Not just this, red states too.
So they're going to different countries, which we already knew.
Russia was
Fraud
getting a
claims.
bag.
So TCO receives $941 million in Medicare.
And who is TCO?
Transnational Criminal Organizations.
Oh.
They buy over 30 medical supply companies across the United States that were already enrolled in Medicare. Then they send individuals from Russia and Estonia to the United States to act as straw owners for these companies. Then the straw owners, then they send them to U.S. banks with false documentation to open bank accounts in the name of these companies. Then they transmitted over $10 billion in fraudulent claims to Medicare for urinary catheters and other medical equipment that doctors never ordered, patients never requested, and patients never received. Then they got $941 million from Medicare, supplemental insurers, and the launderers send the money to accounts overseas. Damn.
Wow.
And one of our biggest complaints about America, a lot of people, is the healthcare system. Billions have been finessed from it. I just found something wild out about stem cells. Stem cells are like tiny repair crews in your body, and they go and fix things that need to be fixed. And guess who's been ahead of the curve on this? Joe Rogan. He's been talking about this for years. Just watch.
I had a full-length rotator cuff tear, and the UFC gave me a doctor in Los Angeles, and he looks at my MRI and goes, "You're gonna need surgery." I go, 100%? He goes, "I don't know how you're using it now. It's a matter of time. You're gonna need surgery, so it might be better to do it now." So I got it shot up with stem cells. And this was the early days of stem cells in America where you could get away with more. That you gotta go to Mexico now.
But here's the crazy part. Most stem cell therapies are illegal in the US. Not because they're unsafe, not because they don't work, but because they work too well, and that threatens Big Pharma. If you can heal your knees, fix your back, or recover from surgery without pills, insurance, or endless doctor visits, what happens to their profits?
The FDA has blocked these treatments, and as a result, people are forced to go overseas to like Mexico and random third world countries. It's expensive, unregulated, and out of reach for most of us. Just one placenta stem cell can run you like $50,000. I don't even have that kind of money on me right now.
Whoa.
But here's the thing that people don't know. There is a natural way to support your own stem cell activity, and it comes from a high flavonol cocoa. Studies have been done to show that the flavonols in cocoa stimulate stem cells to come out of your bone marrow like bees coming out of the beehive in your bloodstream. Harvard scientist Dr. William Lee actually backs it up. Check it out.
Studies have been done to show that the flavonols in cocoa stimulate stem cells to come out of your bone marrow like bees in a beehive in your bloodstream, and they go out and they find wherever it needs to be repaired. If it's in your heart, they'll fix it. If it's in your liver, they'll fix it. If it's in your skin, they'll fix it.
That's where Black Forest Supplements comes in. They've created the first ever high flavonol cocoa powder packed with everything your body actually needs, and it's only 20 calories. I mix it with my coffee or my protein shake, and it tastes amazing. This isn't regular cocoa, it's stem cell fuel. No sugar, 20 calories, mix it in coffee or shakes.
And listen, Black Forest just launched their New Year, New Me deal of the year, and it's insane. 40% off of their best-selling cocoa formula. It's only available for the next 48 hours, and it's absolutely the best offer you will ever see. So if you've been thinking about trying it, act now. Once the 48 hours pass, the promo is going to be gone. Prices will go up again. Stock up before it's gone forever.
Hit the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Grab the amazing Black Friday deal while it still lasts, and take control of your health before someone else does it for you.
This is getting crazy. I mean, it's in every state. Now it's in Florida. Wasteful spending, we all already know they do wasteful spending. So look at all these cities in just Florida alone. Florida alone, Jacksonville, almost $200 million in wasteful spending. Mind you, these are y'all's tax dollars.
What qualifies as wasteful spending? Stuff like that, the catheters?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. I mean, but that's just government, I think. That's something different. These
That is
are
different. It's a
health
completely different case.
professionals.
Yeah.
So it's just fraud that's happening on all levels. So yeah, we already know California's going to be exposed. Nick Shirley's out there right now. Benny Johnson's already exposed. They said almost over $100 million in just fraud alone. So now they're saying that they have ghost daycares in San Diego that have 0 kids in them.
Just like Minnesota.
Mind you guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg because Donald Trump said in just Minnesota alone, he thinks it was over $100 billion. So now people are saying California could be $250 billion. I doubt that because they said $100 million in Minnesota was the tip of the iceberg.
So that's not even counting everything.
Yeah.
So he hasn't even touched pension spiking and other hidden categories. Wow.
Man.
Absolutely rampant.
They said 18% of the whole country's home health care billing is coming out of Los Angeles County.
But that's not that surprising because a lot of people are in that county.
They said one doctor billed the government over $120 million in a single year, claiming that they oversee 1,900 patients.
2,000 hospice agencies. Los Angeles County has more than 36 states combined and 30 times more than the whole state of Florida and New York. Damn.
Wow.
One doctor billed the government $120 million in a single year, claiming to oversee 1,900 patients. With almost 2,000 hospice agencies, LA County has more than 36 states combined and 30 times more than either Florida or New York.
18% of the whole country's home health care billing is coming out of Los Angeles County. How is that possible?
And take a look at this map, a cluster of 287 hospice providers in a 2-mile radius, some in strip malls, unmarked buildings, even a wrecking yard and vacant lot.
All of it is just paperwork. I could fill that out in Kazakhstan if I want and get a hospice license waiting for me.
So not the whole California.
No, LA County. I thought that was of California. Like LA County did 18% of California's, but it was of the United States. And then Florida's at 58 and New York is at 40. Combined, they're that much. Yeah, nah. It's not possible.
And Gavin Newsom.
And 287 hospital providers in a 2-mile radius?
And Gavin
2
Newsom
miles?
is their #1 candidate. Imagine how much fraud.
Oh, they're done, bro.
That's the United States would have did if we had some Democrats in power.
They
We
love
did.
fraud.
Joe Biden was in power. That's why all this shit was happening. It's been happening a long time though. But yeah, they're saying they're going to expose over $100 million. I mean, that's in just Medicaid alone. I mean, that's over $100 million possibly. So it could be actually, I don't know how much.
Homeless fraud, remember?
I don't know.
They got
how
every
much.
type of fraud.
Now, this right here to me could be the lowest of the lowest form of just fraud, period. You're literally lying on dead people. The hospice facilities are insane. That's worse than the daycare. That's worse than the
autism?
That's way worse than autism.
White House is cracking down on fraud and corruption and putting a spotlight on hospice care fraud happening in L.A. William Lajeunesse has more now from Los Angeles. Hi there.
Aisha, hospice fraud costs taxpayers $200 million a year, and nowhere is it worse than here. Ghost patients, sham companies, corrupt doctors. They bill for care they never provide, and owners steal Medicare numbers from seniors who don't even know they're on hospice till they need real care, but can't get it because the hospice owns their Medicare number.
They're human traffickers. They're trafficking beneficiaries.
Hospice fraud in L.A.
Hospice is crazy here. You've got hospice that's grown 7-fold in the last 5 years. They represent about $3.5 billion of fraud, we believe, just in L.A. County.
We are ground zero for the scammers.
Sheila Clark says hundreds of L.A. hospices falsely bill the government for unnecessary care, often cycling patients from one provider to another.
It's a non-ending benefit. That hospice is making, $4,000 a month indefinitely.
Patients are bought and sold like trading cards. Ads tell recruiters to post up at busy shopping centers or senior living addresses to knock on doors. They promise patients walkers, wheelchairs, and can earn $300 for any senior over 62 they sign up, sick or not.
Their entire job is to go and find seniors that they can get money for.
Those patients and their Medicare numbers are then sold to providers.
A Medicare MIB number is more lucrative than a credit card.
How much money are federal taxpayers being taken for?
Millions, billions.
These are Russian Armenian gangs, mafia, that are leading a lot of these efforts, we believe, have been able to corrupt and work with doctors who are willing to lie.
If you don't have the physician, you don't have anything.
What?
Sheesh.
Guys, this stuff is scary.
I wonder how did they figure it out?
Democrat-led systems clearly don't have very much bookkeeping and guardrails, because it seems like the blue states is where the biggest fraud is going down.
It does seem like that because we have another state now. Michigan's being exposed. Michigan's House GOP has uncovered a jaw-dropping $5 billion fraud scheme within the state. Budget by Democrats, which includes the creation of 4,000 phantom jobs. So they are making fake make-believe jobs to launder funds and funding of gender assignment surgeries for prisoners.
That's insane.
I thought that people voted against that, but maybe that was state by state.
This is happening in Michigan.
Think about it. America is the only country where you can get arrested, go to prison, and say, I want to become a female or a male and get a whole surgery paid for by the tax dollars of the citizens just because you're once.
Another blue state, Illinois, sat on nearly $5 billion in unemployment fraud. An audit found fake claims, money sent to dead people, and massive system failures. And JB basically told taxpayers to get used to being robbed.
No.
This is crazy, y'all. This is scary because we're paying taxes.
It's even scarier because no one's going to go to jail for any of it.
New audit from the Illinois Auditor General shows the problems persisted throughout the pandemic. $2 billion was sent out in overpayments from the state's normal unemployment benefit system, and $3.2 billion came from the federal pandemic unemployment assistance program. The Auditor General found that $6 million were paid out to accounts under the names of dead people. When asked about the report, Governor Pritzker pointed to problems that other states have had too.
There's not a state that was unaffected by fraud and attempts to get unemployment claims filled in California and New York. California, $20 billion of fraud.
So his reasoning was, well, the other states, they got it worse.
If I was a leader, that would actually be one of my main concerns. Just having someone ride around and figure out who's doing fraud. Like that, I feel like that's as simple as possible.
That's what those.
But like, I guess it's so many businesses that it's hard to figure out who's exactly doing fraud. But I feel like if you have someone checking on it, you would know.
That's
like,
those.
Yeah, like buildings around you, hey, nobody's there. Are they getting money? Let's go figure it out. I thought people were doing that. Like, you know how they do that in restaurants and stuff? They got checks. What is that called?
Health?
Yeah, like when the health people go in there and check, is this restaurant up to par?
Oh, health inspections?
Yeah, are they doing that with businesses?
It's a great question.
That's what they need to be doing. Because if they're not, then they're in on it. 100%. We know about Ohio.
5,000 daycare, 67 fraudsters
Stealing from the autistic kids.
$8.5 million stolen. 3 stole over $1 million each. One facility claimed 100 home delivered meals per day for 4 patients. Total bill of $1.2 million. Wow.
And DoorDash. Boy, they was DoorDashing.
Man. So when they got rid of USAID, I know that's like a different thing, but like I see why they did it. I mean, these people are, I think also they were giving money to these.
It's down the same road.
Says a few had Muslim names, but we could not confirm they were from Somali communities.
Not surprised.
I'm willing to bet.
The gentlelady from Washington made a comment about people getting filthy rich. Yeah, that's exactly right. People are getting filthy rich. A chosen few in Minnesota, Maine, Ohio, Washington, Oregon, and California, absolutely defrauding the taxpayer from one end to the other, stealing millions and billions of dollars from the taxpayers. We have folks on the other side. They attack our legitimate businesses while defending rampant fraud. You know, the question that all you have to look at is, you ask the question, if 80% of the Somali community in Minnesota is on welfare, why do they need the hundreds of businesses of childcare and for transporting people to various appointments? If they are on welfare, why in the world are they capable of sending millions of dollars every week back to Somalia?
Man, these people, they're not mad enough. And I would be in there pissed off. I'd be in there slamming the desk saying, we need to figure this shit out. Because this is crazy. They're not, hey, it's because they're in on it. But this right here is absolutely crazy. They said this lady potentially stole $5 million herself.
Sheila.
$5 million herself.
Hey, what happened to our friend from Illinois? Our friend, man.
Oh, you talking about
Tiffany? What's the latest on Tiffany?
I don't know.
Arraignment day for Florida Congresswoman Sheila Sherfulis McCormick. The Democrat is accused of conspiring to steal $5 million in federal disaster funds during the COVID pandemic and funneling some of it into her 2022 congressional campaign. The Congresswoman's attorney already notifying the court she is waiving her appearance and is pleading not guilty. She is facing a total of 15 charges. Her trial is set for April. Those are your headlines, guys.
But hey, like Brandon said,
can we see Tiffany real quick?
What's gonna happen? I mean, last thing we heard she got in a fight, bro. She got in a fight. Nothing might not happen.
But remember,
man.
she's being investigated by the FBI,
bro.
Does anything ever happen to those people?
I just feel like there was so much like blatant evidence with that they had to.
Yeah. So another example, prime example right now. People are exposing it. Now people say LC's not rich, but who knows? I mean, she's hiding her wealth pretty well. But people are saying no. She's a millionaire. She was a bartender, turned millionaire. We got Ilhan Omar. They said she was in debt. I don't know if she had.
I saw she was in debt, $60K.
Yeah, but people are saying she had $60K. So who knows? But now, I mean, how do you turn $60K into $30 million?
Ayanna Presley, that's the bald-headed woman.
So now, they said that when she came into being an elected official, she had $12,000 to her name. Now she's worth $8 million.
I'm about to run.
I mean, guys, this stuff is blatant. It's obvious. Oh, man. This clip right here is going to blow y'all's mind. This is going to blow y'all's mind.
The old Democrats literally sound like present-day MAGA people.
This is an anti-fraud amendment. Over where we go, people say, well, why can't you stop illegal immigrants or others from coming here? And the number one answer we give our constituents is when they come here, they can get jobs, get benefits against the law because of fraud. And here, the gentleman from Florida has put together the most effective anti-fraud measure we can find without it changing the actions of the government one bit. And we find all this opposition. Ladies and gentlemen of this chamber, what I worry about is that this bill, which started out with good intentions, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, is going to end up being the same kind of thing that the public gets angry with us on. We say we're doing something, and we do nothing. Because every time someone makes a rational and small proposal to get something done, People say, well, what about this hypothetical, that hypothetical, etc. I urge support of this amendment. If you believe you want to stop fraud in immigration, you have no choice but to support this amendment.
Gentleman's time has expired.
What changed?
How the times have changed. Man.
What changed? I think it was the dollar, man. They're seeing money in their accounts. Fraud. I mean, maybe Schumer, he got in on it.
I also think even more than that, though, just like as time has went on, America has went so much further left that it's like even in 2008, even in 2016, just 10 years ago, the stuff that Obama was saying compared to what the Democrats now say, it's way more far left. But it's like no one knows, no one can really tell you when the left has gone too far, which they already have, but I feel like regular people don't say it. They only admit when the right goes too far, but no one will admit when the left goes too far.
This right here is crazy. New reports of Joe Biden and his administration gave 30 million. Oh, is that 30 billion?
It's million.
Oh, that's million. Okay, somebody that messed me up right here.
Student loans to dead
What is the
folks.
real tweet? Oh, that's why they said $1 billion. Where'd that money go? So, think
Someone
about it, guys.
got it.
It was pressed.
That money.
They pressed that button and it was sent somewhere.
And that's another thing that Americans complain about a lot. Student loan debt, healthcare prices. And those are two areas that massive fraud is being done.
Who's out there apply for FAFSA? People was asking like, damn, why am I not getting, I mean, FAFSA was giving some money, though, I can't lie. But it could have been more. Actually, I see why people now fight for free college. Because if all this debt is not, if all this fraud isn't happening, I mean, man, Americans could have free college, honestly. They could.
Nah.
Probably not. But, you know, but still, though, I mean, Americans can have way more money in their pocket, taxes somehow. So what did happen with the $1 billion? The fraud has already saved tax. Oh, okay.
In total.
Yeah. This is crazy.
In that process, what we were discovering was that many of the applications were actually being filled out by bots. There were dead people who were applying for loans and receiving them, bots who were receiving them. And we identified in Minnesota several, thousands of these bots. In that process.
It makes sense with AI and everything. People are just, oh, this person, that person. And if they're not checking.
Yeah, so it's been new reports that they're saying the Trump family now also has committed
taking
fraud.
money, even though they're already rich.
I mean, hey, people are saying, hey, if it's true, we need to investigate it because some people believe it.
I mean, keep it real, bro. Would Trump have made more money not being the president or being the president? Not being the president. He lost money being the president, facing all these charges and things. I don't think that he is money driven anymore. That just doesn't seem. What page is this? Like,
that's what people are saying now. So they're saying that the Trump family took secret hundreds of millions of dollars from UAE and the U.S. approved banned AI tech.
From the Emirates, that's like the Middle Eastern countries. UAE-backed firm signs $500 million deal for a 49% stake in Trump-linked crypto company.
What Trump-linked crypto company? I didn't know Trump had a crypto company.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, let's see what this guy said. I mean, he might be bullshitting, but let's see what he says.
He has a coin.
Because I'm honestly, I wouldn't put it past nobody. All this wiring to different countries and stuff. I mean, I would want to get myself some money.
This was a case in which they knew it was so egregious, it was so wrong that they did it in private. What we are talking about here is stunning. A secret payment of at least $187 million to Trump's family, a payment of at least $31 million to the family of Trump's top Middle East advisor, and then soon after a gift of national security secrets to the UAE that up until those two secret payments, every American president had refused to give. That is corruption. Those are the elements of a bribe. This is potentially criminal conduct. The rule of law may be suspended today. Republicans may not be willing to do anything about this corruption simply because the president is of your party. For now, Trump and his friends may get away with these crimes and with this corruption. But the rule of law is coming back.
Wow.
And when it does, everyone who has greased their palms off government service, trading government favors for cash, and violating the laws of this nation are going to jail.
Now, someone said in the comments, I saw it, they said, this is the same old stuff that the Democrats do. They get caught doing something, and then they go back and they blame Donald Trump for doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
that they did.
where was the same energy for Biden family in Ukraine? Like, it's obviously this is ridiculous. It's like they want to make it seem like he's so corrupt and bad, but like they don't have the same energy for their party.
Yeah, they're going to have to show some proof. I'm not
like-
going off a damn tweet here.
They're talking about the rule of law is coming back. When is? So
Yeah, Wall Street Journal
So now
bullshit.
Trump's not against. I mean, Trump's not above the law, but Don Lemon and all those Democrats and all those illegals and all those people on your side are. The rule of law is bullshit.
Look at these links. CNN, Wall Street Journal, Yahoo, New York Times, all liberal sources. But hey, I mean, look, man, honestly, I feel like maybe everybody got their finger in the pot, but they probably would have exposed it if this was true.
I think that they would have. But hey, I mean, you never know.
Never know here, but
I doubt it. I just feel like money, he has money. But, can never have too much.
So they're saying, well, it's been an estimate that they've covered $500 billion in fraud just
Per
this
year.
year.
Per year.
This year. I don't know if it's per year, but
Just the estimate. Could be more.
it could be. They couldn't find $1 trillion, y'all.
We're finding it. We're finding it now.
That was $1 trillion from the Pentagon.
Yeah, that was
this
one
ain't with the Pentagon. We
Bro,
ain't found
it could
nothing.
be actually. It could be like I say. My estimate is about 15 trillion. And
That's a lot.
In just the United States, period.
Trillion is a lot.
I mean, it's
15
happening.
trillion?
It could be, bro. And just with the Medicaid fraud, bro, that's almost $500 billion.
It's a lot of money.
Like,
You never really know anymore.
it's
you
getting
never
but we're
really
paid. Remember, we're paying taxes.
And then they really hitting the middle class. Some people for 40% of what they make.
Everybody for 40% of what they make. Everybody.
This is not real anymore, guys. I mean, let us know what y'all think in the comments about this all.